Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I'm Bethany and I'm going to do a Mercury in retrograde reading. Mercury in retrograde is about to end and go direct on August 28th. But I thought, the energy's still present. We're still in retrograde. And so what that means is when planets go retrograde, they appear to be going backwards, but what's really happening is they're just slowing down and the other planets are still rotating at the normal speed. So it appears that they're going backwards, but any planets in retrograde tend to bring up things that we need to look at from the past. It can create conflict, chaos in our lives. Mercury is the planet of communication, so it is famous for things that are electronic, having issues with it, things not working, miscommunication with people. Like I said, conflict and centering around how we communicate with each other. So if you feel like some things happened during this period, I can't remember when it started, you might want to look it up. I think it's been about the most of the month, if I'm not mistaken, because it usually happens for like months at a time, like weeks to months at a time. So yeah, if my intention for this reading is to see like what it brought up, what was the theme, what it brought up, what you need some clarity about, and then like what can we expect when it goes direct. So I'm going to, I have my handy dandy questions here. We're first going to look at, I'm going to pull like one card for each question, and then I will clarify with a different deck, and then at the end I will pull some oracle cards. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so for this Mercury in retrograde, what was the theme? So if you weren't paying attention, okay, it feels like these two want to come out. If you weren't paying attention, or like you kind of just like some things came up and you were like, what the heck, why is this happening? Maybe this will be helpful. You'll be like, oh, this is the theme of this retrograde. That's why that came up. All right, so we have the Star and the Four of Pentacles. So the Star is Aquarius energy. So we did have a full moon in Aquarius recently. Don't mind I have to cover up nudity. So last week we had a full moon in Aquarius. So this could be going back to the full moon. Whatever came up around that full moon was maybe the theme. But this is also about wishes coming true, hope, like I said, wish fulfillment, healing, because this card comes after the Tower, which is about something falling apart in our lives. But we also have the Four of Pentacles, which can be about feeling guarding ourselves from something, or holding on to something too tightly, or hoarding something. So what I got from the energy when these came out was kind of like we were blocking ourselves from fully healing, or we were blocking ourselves from blessings that wanted to come through. And so whatever has been coming up in Mercury in retrograde, the theme was to remove any of those things so that we can receive the healing, receive the blessings. Okay, and we'll clarify more about that, but that feels pretty clear. All right, so what did it bring back from the past? What did it bring back from the past? The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is like a spark of inspiration. So it could have brought something exciting back from the past, and we'll clarify. This is usually communication, pages are usually messengers. It could be an idea also. Okay. And what needs clarity still? What needs clarity? What needs clarity? The Devil. The Devil is addictions, codependencies. What are we not clear on? So perhaps, like I said, I feel like the blocking of the blessings, the blocking of the healing is related to the Devil card, in that we need clarity about like, what is this pattern? What is this codependent addiction, behavior, habit that I need to let go of? What was the theme? Yeah, it was because generally, retrogrades bring back things that we need to look at so that we can have closure and let go of them. All right. What's coming after? So actually I'm going to use my after tarot for this. So this deck is the tarot, but it's called the after tarot. And so it's like a few moments after the original Rider-Waite. So it has a bit of a different energy. It's like what happens after the energy of each card. Okay, so what's coming after Mercury in retrograde, or Mercury goes direct, which is going to happen this coming week on the 28th. The High Priestess. So this is, to me, is about clarity, but it's about your intuition, just knowing something. And it's also turning what you've learned, your experiences, into wisdom. I feel that. This one wanted to come out too. Oh, and look, so wishes being fulfilled, which is what we started with the star, right? So it's like you can expect that once it goes direct, for things to come in for you, like to actually be able to enjoy what you were blocking out. I love that. Okay, I am going to do advice. Do I want to do advice? Let me see. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll do advice with the tarot. So what is the advice for the remaining days of Mercury in retrograde, just so we can get the most out of this energy? That one. The Ten of Wands. Put the burdens down, and we will see what these burdens are when I clarify. Okay, so this is coming to the end of a difficult cycle. You've been, you're going uphill with these 10 wands. And we don't realize sometimes that we're overburdened with a lot of things that actually don't belong to us. And we're holding other people's burdens. So perhaps that's a clue into the devil energy. It's like this pattern that we keep trying out. Maybe we learned it from somewhere else. Maybe it's a familial generational pattern that we can let go of. Okay. All right, so we are going to look at the theme. So let's clarify the theme. What else do we need to know about the theme? Blocking our blessings, keeping healing from happening. The Two of Swords, yeah, so this is like not seeing something. And the Two of Wands, needing to make a decision. So the theme was things were being illuminated for you, highlighted. So you see how she's blindfolded here, and she has the swords across her chest. Swords represent our mind. So this is like not seeing something, or deliberately trying to keep yourself from seeing something. I don't feel like it actually was deliberate. I feel like it was more subconscious. Like this needed to come to the surface, and it was just time for it too. And we have 2 2s, which is amazing. 22 might be important for you, or just the number 2 in general. But 2s are about partnership, balance. So also like reflection, right? Polarity. So this is about needing to make a decision and making an empowered decision. So taking the blindfold off and making the decision because something possibly happened where it was like, it showed you, this is where I'm blocking myself from my blessings. Okay, do we need, I feel like there's one more that wants to come out for that. And we might get more, but I feel like, let me see, the Queen of Wands. So this could have to do with how you view yourself. The Queen of Wands is very confident and magnetic and attractive, charismatic. It's very Leo energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So fire signs are very magnetic. So maybe it's owning that about yourself. It's owning your power. I really feel like that's what it is. It's like owning the power that you have to make the decision. So like this is, like I said, an empowered decision. Owning your power, owning your confidence, owning the parts of you that possibly you don't let shine. And there was healing around that wants to happen. Because, then we're going over to like, what did it bring up from the past? We have the Page of Wands, right? So what's this Page of Wands about? See, it's all wands. The Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, it's all fire energy. It's action. Fire is action, wanting something, wanting to be created, a spark of inspiration, creativity. We have strength and the King of Swords. So strength is Leo energy. This is having the willpower. And I feel like along with the King of Swords, having the willpower to like, for one, it's about clarity, see something clarity, stand in your truth. But I think it's also having the willpower to like shut your mind up sometimes, or to bring the truth to the surface. With the Two of Swords, we had you know, and being blindfolded to something or not seeing something. So you were possibly not seeing something about your feminine side, and, you know, your masculine side is kind of, was being a little too logical. And we needed to be a little bit more, dare I say, risk-taking in a healthy way. So what did it bring back from the past was like possibly a decision that you made where you stopped yourself. Maybe you like, I feel like you pushed something down, because like the Strength card is about inner strength, but like perhaps you tabled something. You put something on the side even though it really excited you. And it's like the time is now for you to start this thing again, whatever that might be. So let's see, what is that? What is the thing? Because it feels like there's something that's wanting to be the Chariot. So this is Cancer energy, but it's also movement forward. This is just spiritual evolution. Balance too, like achieving balance within our light and our shadow so that we can move forward and see something clearly. Is there anything else? Perhaps it was just needing this transformation. The Knight of Cups. So this is following your heart, taking action in like I was talking about, is like, instead of being so logically, you know, focused, logic focused, we are heart focused, heart centered, and following our heart in the direction that we would like to go. And whatever is coming up for you, whatever situation that is, whether it's in a job, a career, or it's like moving to the place that you want to move to, or it's a relationship, you'll know what it is for you. All right, so let's look at what needs clarity, the Devil. So possibly like, what is this pattern? Like, what's the root cause? Where is this coming from? How can I, you know, not give in to this pattern that's keeping me from, you know, moving forward in that direction? We have the King of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about getting away with something. And that's very devil energy, which is like being sneaky. And our addictive patterns do that to us, right? With the King of Wands, this is about, you know, we have a counterpart because now we have the King and Queen of Wands. Or it could be that somebody kept something from you, somebody lied to you. And I'm going to get more on that, but it's about trying to hide something from you. Perhaps somebody else got in the way of, you know, your healing because of, and it caused you to stop yourself, right? Because it took you took a blow to your confidence. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Because the King of Wands is very confident. Again, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Fire energy is being highlighted. Fire signs. And so perhaps, or this is you, perhaps you lied to somebody or something to that effect, you know, take it as it resonates for you. But it's about realizing that something that happened with another person caused you to kind of shut down, and there was a blow to your confidence, and you kind of didn't realize that it was affecting you so much. Yeah. Six of Swords, yeah. So lots of fire and air here. Six of Swords is moving on. It's deciding to move on from conflict, mental conflict, moving on to calmer waters, letting things go mentally. So you are deciding to let it go, or you decided to let it go. So there's possibly something that came up for you that, you know, we're like, why is this coming up? Or why am I feeling this? Or, you know, and it's possible that it came through not this other person, but it came through, or the person that possibly hurt you or lied to you or whatever. It's possible that it came through another situation and brought all these feelings up. And it may have been confusing, excuse me, because, well, I mean, the Seven of Swords is like someone deliberately trying to hide something from you. So, or people lying to you. So perhaps because of that, you've been lied to, you've been stabbed in the back, you know, you needed clarity on it. And perhaps you got that clarity through Mercury Retrograde, or you're getting the clarity now through watching this reading, by whatever situation's coming up for you. it's, you know, something's clicking, hopefully, and making sense for you when it comes to the feelings that came up, or what's needing to be let go of. Okay, now we're going to say what's coming after. So we said that there's some wisdom to be gained here, and I feel like it's a stronger connection with your intuition. So I believe here in the because this is the after tarot, in the original tarot, Rider-Waite, the keys are somewhere else. I want to say they're like above her head. I kind of want to find the card and see where the keys are. Because I feel like that's important, because the difference in that card is very subtle. Some of them are more obvious, and that one's very subtle. So I would just like to make sure I see the difference. Here it is in the card. Okay, so there are no keys, so that's the difference. So so this is the original, and so the difference is that she's now holding keys. So it's like having the key to what you need to like open the door, right? So that was it's like the secret has been unlocked, because the High Priestess has been like, is about secrets. She observes, she uses her intuition, she only speaks if she needs to, she only shares what she needs to, and it's almost like you found the key that needs to be unlocked in order to open the door to have all your blessings. So what more information can we get about this? That one and this one. The Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So the Four of Cups is feeling discontent and not taking offers, not accepting blessings, right? And the Ace of Wands is like, because you're holding out for the one blessing. I want to get more about this Four of Cups, because I do feel like that is clear, but like, is it the Four of Cups? Oh, geez. The Eight of Cups. So walking away, hold on. And the Three of Swords, yeah. Okay. Don't mind the mess behind me if you just saw that. Which I realized as I bent over. Okay. Yeah, so the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups, that's walking away from the pattern, which I think is connected to that, is like not accepting blessings because possibly of what happened. Either somebody lied to you, or you lied to somebody, or, you know, that whole thing I was talking about where you decided to block out blessings and healing because of it. And now, so what you're doing is you're walking away. This is about walking away, and also I think it's like walking away from the pattern of possibly like choosing things that are not good for you, like people, situations, you know, possibly like we have this whole scenario of somebody having like kind of taken a blow to your confidence, and therefore like maybe you have a pattern of being in different in relationships with those types of people. So the Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you to find your Ten of Cups. And the Three of Swords is about pain and heartbreak. So that's what you're walking away from. And it's like, because you know that there is going to be this opportunity. So I feel like you're walking away from that pattern of closing yourself off, while also simultaneously like feeling the pain of the heartbreak, because when we close ourselves off to blessings, we're also closing ourselves off to the pain and the heartbreak. That's the purpose of closing ourselves off, right? But we don't realize that we're just trying to do it so we don't feel the pain. But what happens is we block out the love and the blessings as well. So I just want to see what this Ace of Wands is. Lots of fire, lots of passion, creative energy. The Four of Pentacles, that's so funny, because that's what we had in the beginning. Okay, why are we getting more about that? The Four of Pentacles. We're talking about what's coming after. The Ace of Wands. Maybe it's showing you're getting what you were closing yourself off from. Okay, I apologize, I have to bend over again. the King of Pentacles. So this could be a new person. Oh, look at the High Priestess. So it's like you're already gonna know. Basically, they want you to trust your intuition about what's coming through for you. Because we're not getting really specific. Sometimes I get very specific like scenarios, and I'm not really today. So I feel like whatever's coming through for you is what you can trust. But it's, you know, has to do with a person. So it could be a solid job offer, a new career, a new home, or, you know, a place to live, or it could be a solid relationship that with someone who's more stable. And that's what is coming after. Whatever you were blocking yourself off from before. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so what is the advice? We have the 10 of Wands. What is the advice? Putting burdens down, allowing yourself to be victorious. This is about winning. It's about also recognition, public recognition, but it's about letting yourself be seen for who you are in your confidence, like letting that happen for you, because like that seems to be a theme. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, so much Leo energy too. So this is really highlighting Leo season was really big, obviously, because Mercury in retrograde was happening during Leo season. So but Leo energy could just be really important, whether you have it in your chart or someone else does. But the 10 of Swords is the end of a painful cycle. It's finally over. You know what the 10 of Wands with the 10 of Swords are like, that's a really, those are what we want to see when it comes to advice. 10s, like, this is over, put these burdens down, put this pain down, and let yourself have your joy, your happiness, your yeses, right? Like, this is the happiest card in the deck, and it's about a yes. It's like getting what it is that you want and want to be victorious within, right? Whether that's relationships, career, or both, or anything else. Like I said, it can be different scenarios. All right, it was pretty clear. Let's get some oracle cards. This is my, what is it called? Keepers of the Light Tarot. Okay, what messages do we want to hear to wrap up this reading? Charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So because you're letting this cycle go and because it's ending, you're in a very powerful time to ask for what you desire and what you want. I mean, we already talked about going in the direction of your heart's desires. So don't be afraid to ask for it. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. See, the High Priestess coming out twice is pretty clear, right? And shining your light to me also means like that being your confident self, like you know what you're hearing and feeling and you can trust that. They really want you to just like be confident in who you are and what you are going after. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Trusting. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. See? You're being protected. You're being guided. They really want you to let, like, not be afraid that the past is going to repeat itself, really, because it's really time to let this, like, difficult pattern go that you've been holding on to and kind of blocking yourself from letting clear and happen. And Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. See? You have the power. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I feel like that is a perfect place to stop. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to comment or email me, let me know how it resonated for you. I love hearing from you guys. There's information on how you can get a reading with me if you'd like a reading with me. Other than that, I will see you guys again soon. Okay, bye.